Congratulations on the Hyperions being out. How has that release been for you? And what has it been like kind of building up to that and now having it out?
Thank you. It's been amazing. I recently had a watch party with all my friends and they were so supportive and they were so nice about it. But I filmed this movie 3 years ago, so it's been a long time waiting for it to finally come out, and there's been so many struggles, of course, because they filmed it right before COVID happened. So that was a struggle with having the movie come out, but I'm just super excited that it's out, and I'm so excited that people are loving it. And yeah.
I mean, for anyone who hasn't seen this great movie yet, could you tell us a little bit about what it is and what it's about?
Yeah, so basically Carrie Elwes is in the movie and I'm the younger version of Penelope Mitchell, and it's basically a superhero movie and I can read minds, so that's really cool. And it's basically just a family comedy, so I definitely recommend it. It's really cute and you guys have to watch to see what happens at the end, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you play young Vista in this role, but what was that like kind of bringing her to life and playing a younger version of another character?
Yeah, so Penelope Mitchell, I've watched her on The Vampire Diaries, so I was really excited to play the younger version of her, and it was just a really cool experience. Carrie Elwes was amazing to film with, so I'm so glad I got to meet him, and yeah, it was really fun. I started filming this in the beginning of 2019, so I was probably around 12, and I was super into superheroes. I still am. I just watched Spider-Man last night, but I love superheroes so much, so I was extremely excited to get this. And I love the superpower where you can read minds, because I think that's just so cool. So I was like completely ecstatic when I got this role. But yeah, it was a really fun time. I remember talking about Fortnite a lot on set and doing Fortnite dances with the directors and my co-stars, so that was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, you're a superhero in this. How do you even bring that character to life? Like, what was your inspiration?
Um, hmm. Definitely a lot of Marvel. I watch a lot of Marvel. I know a lot of people also really like DC, but I'm more of a Marvel fan. So definitely Captain Marvel. She's amazing and I love her so much. But yeah, I'd say she was definitely my big influence on my character. And I feel like my character, I don't know she's like not mean, but she's kind of more like, I don't know what the word is for that, but she's kind of more on like the moody side.
Okay. I mean, if you could describe this film in 3 words, what would they be?
Definitely family friendly. It has a lot of funny jokes, so definitely that. And I don't know, the way that they filmed it was really cool. So I'd say artistic, because I love every like scene that they filmed because it was really cool.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, along with doing all of this movie, you were also in Brat TV's Charmers. What was that like being a part of a TV show and being in a movie? Like, have you found that you prefer one over the other?
Yeah, I definitely say I prefer TV shows rather than movies, just because I feel like we all became a family on set of the Hyperions, but I feel we're all super close on the set of Charmers, because obviously you're spending a lot more time with each other because it's a TV show.
Mhm.
So I found that was much more exciting to like get to know everybody, and especially like the directors, and get to know all of them. And the director on set of the Charmers was they're so nice. I love them so much. I also love the director of the Hyperions, but I feel like we all just became a family, and I got to know like all of the makeup artists and the hair stylists so well. So I think that was amazing. And I reconnected with a friend that I didn't talk to like a year before, and now we're best friends. And we've been best friends for like a year. So that was pretty cool.
That's amazing. I mean, do you have a favorite moment from either of these sets?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you know how I talked about Fortnite a lot on set of the
Yeah.
Hyperion. I was talking with a director and another kid that was my age, and we were just talking about Fortnite, and he was I can't remember if it was the director or the producer. I'm pretty sure it was the director. And he just starts doing a Fortnite dance. He's like, "Oh, I can make up my own Fortnite dance." And we're like, "Okay, show us." And he starts doing that. You know how you put like your hands on your knees, like that move?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he starts doing that, and we're like, you didn't just make that up. That was like a thing before then. And he's like, yeah, but that's my Fortnite dance like that I would put in Fortnite. And it was I love that memory so much. And then for Charmers, definitely when we're all going to craft services, because I love filming, obviously, and it's so much fun to film with everybody. But craft services is when we all get to like just make the best memories.
Yeah, I mean, is there a possibility for a season 2 of Charmers?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've seen lots of posts and lots of comments about it, and I'm wondering if you can hint at anything. If not, that's fine.
I can't. So I don't know. You guys will just have to see.
Yes, but along with obviously killing it with acting in TV and film, you are also in the music industry. You've released a lot of music, but I'm wondering what made you want to kind of get into music, and did you love film before you loved music, or was it just all together?
Yeah, so I originally moved out to California when I was 8 to pursue acting, and then I danced my whole entire life before I moved out to LA. So I was also into dancing a lot, and my sister was more of the singer. But we got into this dance company, and at the dance company, we were going there every day, and they had singing lessons. So me and my sister, we thought, like, why not go to the singing lessons? And we met these two people. They are literally the nicest people ever. I love them so much. Their names are Nietzsche and Cheon, and they taught us singing, and I've known them for 7 years now, and they're my producers, actually. And they're just so amazing. I'm so glad to have met them. But yeah, then I got into Kids Bop. I auditioned for Kids Bop when I was 11. So I got into that, and that really made my love for singing like skyrocket. And I'm so glad that I got I don't know, got Kids Bop, I guess, because it just really proved that I love singing so much. And then after 6 months, I went off on my own to start creating my own music.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, where you are now is way different than when you started, but what's something that you would want to tell your younger self?
Um, I don't know. I feel like I mean, everybody can be insecure sometimes, but I feel like I was always insecure in my dancing, my acting, and my dance or singing. Not singing again, obviously. But yeah, I always would think like I wasn't the greatest. And I would just be like, I'm just doing this just for fun. And like, I don't think I can actually like make a career out of this kind of. And now I'm looking back and it's so sad because like, I don't know, I would just always think like, okay, I don't really deserve to be here like everybody else does, but like not me. I don't know. But I would just tell her, I guess, that like everything's gonna be okay. And like I'm good, I guess. I'm good at dancing. And because I look back at videos and I'm like, I'm actually pretty decent at dancing. Like, not, I'm actually good at dancing. And I used to think I was like the worst dancer ever. So, I mean, that's really sad, but just I'm good, I guess.
I mean, yeah, obviously, you made it this far.
Yeah, thank you.
But my last question for you, do you have any future projects, either in film or music wise, that you could hint at or talk about?
Yeah, for music, I actually was in the studio last night. I recorded 9 songs. So yeah, and I'm recording 5 new songs next week. And I'm just gonna go through them after I recorded all of the demos and see which ones I like the most. And then I'm gonna work on those to release. Hopefully in the next like 2 months. I will have a
So you got a lot in the works here.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was so nice talking to you. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Yeah.